Okay, let's look at number 16. He gives me 5 multiplied by 4 power 2 plus 2 minus 12. Of course, we know that the operation of the math is accorded or stuck to the rule which is called bad math. Bad math deals with, which is B. What's bad math? Bad math, it's help us during to simplify any mathematical operation. We always start by brackets, then I indices, divide, multiply, addition, subtraction. If we look at this figure, of course, first of all, I'll start by dealing with the power. Of course, I start moving the bracket, then we deal what's inside the bracket. So it's 5 multiplied by 16 plus 2 minus 12. I'll start simplifying the bracket, so it's 5 multiplied by 16 plus 2, it's 18, minus 12, 18 minus 12, 6, so 5 times 6, the answer is 30. Let's take another example to make sure that you can deal with the bad math operation. If I have something like this, negative 3 minus 2 plus 6 power 2 minus 2 times 3 times 4. Let's remember, this was a mistake most of you did in the quiz before. Let's deal with something like this. First of all, I'll start by dealing with the bracket. I will get the value of this multiplication and the power will be resolved. So negative 3 minus 2 plus 36 minus 2 times 3, 6 times 4, 24. 36 minus 24 will give me 12. Negative 3, negative 2, it's negative 5 plus 12. Of course, negative 5 and 12, the bigger is positive, so the answer must be positive. Two different signs, so we'll subtract, so the answer is 7. Let's look at example 17. He wants me to find the multiplication of 16.8 times 9. It's a very easy one, you can solve it alone. Let's look at 17b. He wants me to find 8.76 divided by 6. Let's make the long division again. It's one of your main problems while solving. First we'll start doing the window. 8, 7, 6 will be inside, 6 will be outside. And let's make it step by step. I can see here that I'm having 8, the nearest multiple to 8, 6. So 1 minus 6, it gives 2. Get the 7 down. In table 6, the nearest one to 27 is 24. So we'll put here 4. Minus 24, it will give me 3. Borrow 6. 6 to get 36, I put 6. Minus 36, it will give me the smiley face. So the answer is 146. The question here is shifted to 2 decimal points. So the answer must be shifted to another 2 decimal points. So the final answer is 1.4.6. Okay. Let's look at example 18. He gives me 54 over 117 and he asks me to write it in the simplest form. Okay, to write any fraction in the simplest form, you start dividing it by a number that's divisible by up and down at the same time. So the only number is divisible by both up and down. You can see that 5 plus 4 gives 9 and 1 plus 1 plus 7 gives 9. So these numbers are divisible by 3. So I can divide up and down by 3. 54 divided by 3, I can't memorize it because it's not in table 3. Take it aside for a minute. 54 and 3. 5 greenness is 1 minus 3 gives 2 and 4. So 6 minus 24, 0, 0. So when I divide this by 16, 54 will give 16. 117 will give you 39. Let's try it. 117 and here 3. It will give here 2. So no 3. So 9, 2, 7 minus 27 to give me the other zeros. So it will be 39. Is 16 and 39 divisible by a number? No. 16 is even, 39 is odd. There is no common factor between them to divide. In number 19, he asks you to find the cubic root of to estimate the cubic root of 120. We solved it before. We know that cubic root of 120 is the nearest to 125, so it's approximately 5, not 5. Why? Because we know that the cubic root of 125 is 5, so 120 is like so near to 125, so approximately cubic root of 120 is 5. If you look at question 20, he gives me this table, as you can see, and here are the numbers. He wants me to round this number to the second significant figure. Of course, we said before that the 0 when it starts by the number, it's not a significant figure. Also, this 0 is not a significant figure. 3 is the first. 8 is the second significant figure. Beside 8, a strong number, so 8 will be increased by 1. So the answer is 0.039. If we look at the second one, he gave me this number, which is 3.0249, and he asked me to round it to the second decimal place at the first time, and at the second time to the second significant figure. So to round it to the second decimal place, here is the second decimal place, which is 2. Beside 24, which is a strong number, a weak number, won't affect it. So the answer is the 3.02. If you want to round it to the second significant figure, which is the 0, beside the 0 there is nothing, so a weak number which won't affect it, so the answer is 3.0. Someone tells me why you are writing a 0 after the decimal point, because he wants me to find the rounding to the second significant figure, so you must stop at it. Even if it's a 0, write it. So why I left a 0 after the decimal point? They wanted me to round at the second significant figure, and this is my second significant figure. The second significant figure, beside it a weak number which won't affect it, so write the 0 as it is. Okay, let's look at number 21. He wants me to write this number and also this number in the standard form. Okay, let's remember what's the standard form. Standard form is a number between 1 and 10 multiplied by 10 with a power. The power may be positive or negative. When the number is big, the number is positive. When the number is small, the number is negative. Let's write the rule aside. So the standard form consists of two things: a number and times 10 with a power. This number must be between 1 and 10, and the power of 10 may be positive or negative. Positive if the number is big, negative if the number is small. Okay, let's look at the example. Here, to let this number between 1 and 10, the decimal point will be here. And in this number, to let the number between 1 and 10, the decimal point is going to be here. Okay, to let the decimal point here, that means that I'm shifted for how many decimal points? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the answer is 2.325 times 10 to the power of positive 6. Let's look at this one. It's shifted for how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 2.325 multiplied by 10 to the power of negative 4. Okay. At this part, or until this question, grade 7, I solved with you all of the things we took it from the beginning of the year until this day. Please practice as much as possible. Before solving any question, stop the video, solve it alone, and then watch the video. I hope that this videos help you. I promise every month there will be the same video covering all of what we took. See you on Sunday. Do hard. Please take care. Make much as good as possible in the quiz.